So I was supposed to make a gaming related video before this, but I just really needed to talk about this as soon as possible. That gaming video will still come after this, so for now, enjoy my artistic ramblings about the anime series I'm currently hyped for. So, have any of you heard of this little known manga called, Chainsaw Man? Yeah, if you've been active in the manga and Shonen Jump community recently, you might have heard at least some people on Reddit or maybe YouTuber talk about this weird ass series about some chainsaw demon. So I decided to check it out. And before realizing it, you've already entered the rabbit hole, and there sure as fuck isn't any turning back from this point forward. Just in case you didn't understand my completely dogshit script writing, this is basically where I was a couple weeks ago, right after I decided to fully start reading the series after picking up the first volume physically. And gonna be honest, I haven't finished the series yet, but all the hype for it is completely justified. So for anyone who is completely lost and doesn't understand what I'm talking about, then do yourself a favor and read this manga as soon as fucking possible, because my words alone couldn't possibly describe the genius of the series. But if you're too lazy to read it, I guess I'll try my best. Chainsaw Man is a manga series created by Tatsuki Fujimoto in late 2018, and the best way I could describe it would be a full-on emotional roller coaster on crack. This manga will make you laugh, cry, confused, gross the fuck out, and many more things that I could never really describe properly. I know this just sounds like I'm saying this to get views from the rapidly growing community, but I'm actually being honest when I say that this series has really become one of my personal favorites. And sure, the art might be rough, humor might be too off-putting for some people, and in some aspects it's straight up a Jujutsu Kaisen clone. But the only real way to see if you'll like it and experience all the widely different things that the story has to offer is by reading it or watching the anime. If you're watching this in the future where it's already come out, of course. Speaking of which, this is straight up the best piece of animation I have seen in my life. Changed my mind. Chainsaw Man already has some pretty fucking great fight scenes and overall action, and I think that Studio Mappa is doing an outstanding job here. The Jujutsu Kaisen anime already had some pretty great visuals, but this straight up knocks it out of the park. If you had to ask me what I think when I hear the word next-gen anime, this is fucking it. The blending of 2D characters and 3D environments, the lighting, the tone, and just the overall animation of the characters in general. It's all outstanding. And don't even get me started with the fandom. Some of the stuff that this community can pump out is incredible, from cosplays to fan art to full-on fan animations, as well as a lot of other pretty cool and impressive stuff. All of it's great, with some Makima or simping related exceptions. And for what I've seen, the community is pretty welcoming and, as of now, fairly small. I'd say around the size of the pre-Part 5 anime JoJo community. Of course, with an anime adaptation being made by such a critically acclaimed studio, the community will definitely grow a lot when the anime premieres. Probably around the levels of Jujutsu Kaisen or even JoJo Golden Wind. I was also going to say Demon Slayer, but at that point I'd be asking for too much. But considering all of the factors in play here, it's still possible for it to grow to that level. And I definitely think that the influx of new and passionate fans will do a lot to grow the quality and amount of great fan content. That or we'll just have a bunch of Makima simps, you'll never know. Also, if you're watching this in the future and that huge explosion of popularity did happen, then all I'm gonna say is this. I fucking called it! Alright, so I finished talking about the main topic I wanted to discuss, but if I ended the video here, it would probably only be like 2 minutes long, so I might as well take this chance to talk about some other anime announcements that I think are worth covering. First of all, we have Spy X Family being animated by Wit Studios and Cloverworks, which I still haven't read because I have a lot of anime I have to finish watching, but from what I've heard from the synopsis as well as reviews online, this definitely seems like a very fun and unique show that's also gonna blow the fuck up when it releases, or at least just be one of the most popular anime of the season. There is also a new Konosuba production coming soon, which I mistakenly labeled as the anime's third season in my last video. In actuality, what it is hasn't really been announced yet, so as far as we know, it could just be another movie, or maybe something else, who knows. Then there's JoJo Part 6. Fucking shit! Is that a motherfucking JoJo? For fuck's sake! Alright, memes aside, I'm definitely very hyped for this. Of course I fucking am. Although the animation sometimes varies from fairly standard to fucking hilarious, especially compared to some of the other recent shonen anime, it's still serviceable. Overall, I think I'm really gonna enjoy Part 6. Although let's be honest, most JoJo fans are just hyped since now we're one step closer to Steel Ball Run getting animated, and trust me, that's never gonna fucking happen. Now for a bit of a lightning round of all the other shows I don't really have much to say about. There's Attack on Titan Final Season Part 2, which I would probably have more to say about if I wasn't at like episode 14 of the first season. I swear I'll finish watching it when I have the time. There's also 2 new SAO movies coming out next year. I sure can't wait to see how much of a disaster those end up being. Then there's Shield Hero Seasons 2 and 3, Nagatoro Season 2, good old Demon Slayer back, Discount One Piece, and finally we have Kaguya-Sama Season 3. Let's fucking go! Alright, I might as well admit it right now, as I'm probably gonna be talking about this series a lot in future videos. But I'm a huge Kaguya-Sama fan. I only got into the series about a year ago, but it's already become one of my personal favorites. I'm not gonna go too in-depth into the series right now, but all I'm gonna say is that I'm very hyped from what I've seen from the PV. Not only that, but this is a series I hold very close to heart. And yes, I'm definitely gonna be made fun of for this, but hey, everyone has that one trashy rom-com anime they unironically like, and fuck it, this is mine. Well, I think that's pretty much it for the new anime announcements I want to talk about, although I might talk about some of these topics separately in further detail someday, especially Chainsaw Man, with it being one of the only cases where a piece of media has made me thoroughly think about the events of the story long after I've read them, although I might wait until the anime releases before making that video. So for now, there is still one question remaining. Where's No Game No Life Season 2?